Alright, and we're going. So, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. I know it's been a couple days, but I appreciate everybody coming out. Yeah, we'll get right into it. Today we're playing Reno Quest Mage. Hijo says it's probably the best deck in the game, and every time I play against it, it certainly feels like it's the best deck in the game. So, we're going to find out today just how good it is. Okay, I would like to think Rogue is a pretty good matchup for us. Book of Spectres and Zephyrs are both really good. Babbling Book's good. Probably want a Babbling Book on one to deal with a pirate. Pharaoh Cat, we might just play Quest. Yeah, we're definitely going to play Book to this. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so we got Reno, we got Questing. Those are both good. If he doesn't play anything threatening, we can Questing. Okay. So, Still gonna Questing here. He probably buffs up the Thug a little bit more, but we can find something with Zephyrs that'll kill it, so... Apologize about the car horn honking in the background. Okay, seems like they got the car alarm. That's good.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Okay, and so all we need to do is survive this next turn. We've got a lot of ways to do that. I would say Glyph is probably our best bet, because we can always Glyph and play one of our 3 mana cards if we really hit something unplayable. Yeah, that's kind of rough, because now we're just kind of dying next turn. Okay, let's hope Glyph gives us something good. Okay, these are all trash. We're facing down 12 damage, and all we can do is reduce it by 1.
What to do?
By 2 if we polymorph Boar and then ping. Well, I mean, if our goal is just to play a spell and then Reno next turn, seems like Splitting Image might also be good. I'm not sure. Because polymorph Boar on the Faceless doesn't really change anything. I mean, what's his reach? I don't know what his reach is. This seems good though for next turn when we Reno. So he's just got to come up with 4 from hand and we're dead. Okay. I think that's just enough, isn't it?
Well played.
So if we'd hit the polymorph blore, we would have survived, maybe? But we were still taking so much damage on board. The Reno list looks slow. It's not very slow most of the time. It was a little bit rough there because we didn't really hit many of the anti-aggro tools that we needed. Like, we just got super out-aggroed. Yeah, kind of rough. You know, I don't see anybody playing Secret Mage. I wonder if Secret Mage is the play. Okay, Pirate Warrior, so
You asked.
we just need to be very anti-aggro, I suppose. Ice Block doesn't really do enough. No one is playing Secret, me and Legend only, even in EU. Damn. Maybe I should play some EU, play some Secret Mage over there. I've got the deck over there. Okay, definitely going to be an Arcane Missiles. Waygate Arcane Missiles is good if he just plays like some sort. Yeah, especially against this board, it's perfect. I think we usually hit both, but I'm not sure on the math there. Hello, Jack and chat. Hey, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate y'all coming back. I know I took a long 2 days off, but I did in fact pass my finals. Yeah, my last final came in, and I got a B- in programming, and I got a B- in discrete math, along with a B in biology, and what else? An A in assembly language and computer organization. So all in all, my GPA was in fact a 3.07. And yeah, so it's been a pretty good week for me. And also, yes, Igna, thank you for noticing, and also welcome. Yes, I did get a top 4 in an Indonesia qualifier. So I have 1 out of 5 top 8s in order to qualify for Indonesia. Masters Tour Indonesia. Yeah, it's my first top 8 in a Masters Tour prelim, so I'm kind of excited about it. I played 2 more today and did pretty bad. Yeah, I got knocked out in the first round in both of them today, but that's okay. I played against some jank, and so not too worried about that. Yeah, I don't know here what it's gonna... Oh, Betrayal. Betrayal was such a good one there. Hey, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about it, so... Playing in one more tomorrow. I can't do the afternoon one because I'm busy, but I can do the morning one, so we'll see how that goes. So I think we just absorb some damage. Because the thing is we're not going to get to Reno and then Barista after Reno. We're probably just playing Reno next turn, unless we draw something like Relicologist, in which case we'll play that. Or Doomsayer. We would probably play Doomsayer also.
X marks the spot.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Reno this turn, and here's the thing, we can Book of Specters into Doomsayer, and we can Nova Doomsayer next turn, which is a pretty winning play. Anthony, where are the mods? I don't know, I'm sure they'll show up at some point. Okay, 15 is not that bad. Oh, we just hit the Doomsayer early. Guy, spell, guy? Okay. Does Pirate Warrior not run Silence anymore? Well, in this case, it fortunately does not matter. But yeah, I think they cut it because they have to play all the new cards. So I think they just don't run Silence. See? He's just giving in. He also filled the board, which is kind of rough. How is the Reno Mage working? It's supposed to be really good. I've had good streaks with the deck, and I've had bad streaks with the deck, so only time will tell sort of thing. Hey, Longhouse. You can't eat my food, dude. Get away. Okay. Yeah, Bram Kazakis and just probably a 1 mana and a 5 mana. Summon 1 is good. I think gain 4 is more important. Gain 4, draw a card, and then the second one. Deal 5, summon 2. Okay. Leyline Manipulator's kind of good if Bran sticks. We'll see what if he just decides to smork, it's probably pretty good for us. Yeah. Makes sense. So now we can Relicologist Arcane Giant. Puts a lot of pressure on board. It means that, like, sometimes he goes face for a couple turns, and it's not enough because we smack him, he activates Ice Block, and then we can kill him the turn after. So I would say it's looking pretty good here, because yeah, he can't just weapon us down. Solely, right, he needs guys as well. So we'll see what he's got.
We're gonna have some fun. Blood and plunder.
Pirates away!
Okay. So we could Banana Buffoon? Yeah. Okay. And so I think we actually go face here, and maybe we kill the ship's cannon. Well, let's see. What guys have died this game? I think Doomsayer's died this game.
Time runs out on me.
Could just play this and go face. Yeah, I mean, Ice Block is pretty strong, so he can trade in, but we still have a giant on board. We can play like Molten Reflection, Time Warp, and 16 damage is enough. So Reflection is basically GG. Yep. Looks like he agrees.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I think what I wanted to try with this stream is I wanted to try something a little bit new. I wanted to do a stream with a focus, because normally I just get on, I stream some games, and that's that. But today I wanted to say, okay, let's play a particular deck for the full stream and see, like, is this deck busted? You know, I think it's interesting because it gives us something to talk about here. We can say, like, how good is this deck? How do we play it? Instead of just trying to, like, beat the particular meta. We see what the meta is. We play our deck and say, does our deck beat the current meta? And, yeah, I'm interested to find out. So well, probably better that we didn't play Book of Specters there. So sounds like I need to let the cat out. Okay, I see no reason not to Frostbolt Book of Specters here. Guy. Ah, okay, one spell. I like that. I enjoyed that. Always wanted to learn Reno Mage. Yeah, well, here you go. I think this will be the stream for that. Man, Bran is just too good to use with any of these cards individually, I think. In fact, I would love to play Bran questing and babbling, but I think I'm just going to play questing and babbling out on their own, and then, yeah, use Bran for this more broken stuff, especially if we can draw Thorsan. It would be extremely strong. And we'll play Arcane Missiles just to get the spell played. Okay, kind of a shit result, but whatever. Okay, this is looking like something we're going to Relicologist down. We're probably pretty happy with that, to be honest. Yep. But perfect Relicologist. On 6. Feels good.
Ready for a show?
Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's not really, like, insane, I guess. Man, we've got so much good stuff here. Man, I don't think I'm crazy for wanting 2 Relicologists back in my hand. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I think I want 2 Relicologists back in my hand, guys. And he can trade all he wants, because now anything he plays, I'm just gonna Relicologist. Easy. Relicologist is seriously so good. I remember people shitting on Relicologist and me trying to convince them that it's a good card before it came out. Yeah, it is super good. And golden, yeah, extra good. Man, if only there were a card that cleared up this particular board next turn.
Need a key?
Because he's going to trade into Bran, and then he'll have exactly 10 on board. Okay. That kind of sucked. Okay, Moat Lurker's trash. It's actually really good for a 6-drop.
Embrace the power of the Cabal.
Okay. So we can Kazakus for 5. Let's see, we're only at 1 out of 6 on the quest completion, so it might be appropriate to Kazakus for 5. What do you think of Necrium Apothecary Rogue? Should it be nerfed? Probably, because it's pretty bullshit, you know? It is pretty bullshit. It's just not fun to play against. It's fun to play, but just not fun to play against, so I would say, yeah, it would make sense if we nerfed it, for sure.
Time runs out on me.
Let's draw some cards. We can kill him with the quest later. It's really important that we just keep good board control. We don't need to go face super hard because we win this as long as we're ahead on board. If we're ahead on board, we can complete our quest and then just kill him with tempo. If we're behind on board, we have to use our cards to fight for that, though with stuff like Nova Doom, we're in pretty good shape.
Too full.
Cobalt Spellkin, didn't need it. Didn't need it. Though, we're gonna need to start getting clever with how we complete the quest if we... Yeah. Our hand's super thick has one problem. Okay, so he's just gonna make us start getting rid of cards in hand. So I think a good one would definitely be Dragon's Fury. Now we could play Doomsayer, and then Zephyrs for Whirlwind.
What to do? What to do?
Because we want to get cards out of hand to see if he's going to be drawing with Cold Light. Nork89, thank you for following. Yeah, kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation with the Doomsayer on this one. Yeah, Relic All into set of hand is not great, but also not a huge deal here. How are we going to complete the quest, though? I think we're going to need to... Well, we just need 2 more. So just Banana Buffoon will do it, actually. Oh. She's probably going to Dirty Rat again into this. Oh, okay. Other wild streamers focus on memes and entertainment while you focus on skill and gameplay. I like that. Well, thank you. To be clear, I like memes and all that stuff, so, you know, there's plenty of that on the stream, and we try and have fun, but I do take the game seriously, if you mean it like that. So that's true. But yeah, glad you like the stream. Look at Covington's tweet, Pepega? Alright, let's check it out. Did you guys see UFC 245 tonight? This is definitely going to be a spoiler if you haven't seen it, so those of you in chat, if you're worried about spoilers, I'm warning you now. We're going to take a look at the tweet.
What to do?
Colby Covington. Normally people do their fucking in the bedroom, not the octagon, Mark Goddard. I go in there to kill or be killed. You robbed me of that. You robbed the people of a fair fight. You should be ashamed of yourself. Fake nut shot, fake eye poke, fake stoppage, fake ref. Wow, dude. I thought that fight was perfectly fair. And that eye poke was real. That was a real eye poke. Fake broken jaw. Pepe laugh. So we're both healed up. I only have 1 turn to do some stuff with the quest. Because he burned the Vargoth. He could have burned anything else, so the Vargoth was really unlucky.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Oh man, he's gonna put so much stuff on board. Oh, or not. He has those cold lights in hand that he just really doesn't want to play.
Life and hope are brought by
Oh geez.
You win this.
Okay. It's an interesting meta we're seeing. This deck has not been doing very good in the meta.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
Well, these are good cards, but the thing is that we're not really playing Rogue's game in this matchup. or Rogue isn't really playing our game, I should say. We're playing their game. I'm almost inclined to Zephyrs into Wild Growth, just so we have, like, some more mana for answers. You can't really deal with it very well. Our Galakron deck's not good in Wild. I think the Shaman has some potential, but they don't seem too good. Yeah, just because playing the Galakron package requires so many cards that are just not very strong in Wild in particular. And that's a problem. No doubt, that is a problem. We're fine making that trade. We're fine. You don't see the Cthulhu either? Yeah. Cthulhu is definitely not good enough in Wild. All Invoke cards are standard, so why play Wild? Yeah, definitely. You know, I tried to build Invoke Shaman, and that was kind of the problem I found, which is that, like, all of the good cards that we're building around are just good standard cards. So it's not really a matter of, like, go play standard instead, because obviously standard is super busted and not that fun right now. But it's rather a matter of, why would you play a standard deck in Wild? You know, you should be playing something that does cool Wild stuff. Like, pure Evolve Shaman might be a lot better, because in Wild, playing 8/8s, for example, isn't necessarily game-winning. In Standard, you play some 8/8s and it just ends the game, but in Wild, there's so much to deal with that stuff. Oh, come on.
Green mix red mean no death.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
At last, a worthy disciple.
I don't know. Polymorph 1 is good. Him getting all the Lich King cards is super strong, though. Yeah, this is kind of rough, because even when we Polymorph 1, he still gets to summon another 8-drop. Yeah.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Okay, so whatever 8-drop it is, we might be able to slow it down with Ray of Frost, though I don't know how successful we're going to be there. Both the Necrium Blades is pretty good. Yeah, Rag is one of those ones that we can't slow down, because it's the one that we can't freeze. He can also trade his Apothecary, but sometimes if he trades his Apothecary, then we get a trade in, which makes Relicologist work. Oh. Yeah, no chance now. Well.
You win this.
Alright, we found the bottom of Legend, guys, so it can't get any worse. What?
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your... You asked for it.
Okay, this looks like a decent recipe for beating Rogue, but I guess we'll see.
Happy Feast of Wintervale. Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Okay, it's probably Meme Rogue. Zephyr's actually fucking sucks at Meme Rogue, so we're just gonna play the Wild Growth play and hope that we can get ahead enough that we can deal with it by the time he plays the Meme play. Yeah. So he's got the weapon. They play the weapon this turn, and then he's got Coin Apothecary. And if he hits that, it's just like game winning. He's got one kept card, so if we just get busted by new Barns but better on 4 over and over and over again, it kind of sucks, but... Actually, discounted Flame Lance is not terrible. It's kind of playable. If he just pulls something big, we can Flame Lance it. But the extra Death Rattle trigger from this is very annoying. Okay, so we actually can deal with it because he pulled a terrible Death Rattle. Okay, so technically we can give him a 2-2, but it's not really a big deal to give him a 2-2, so not too worried about that. Just to get rid of that. It was a bit of an annoying threat, really. That's to get the Yogg box down to 8, because the Yogg box is actually a really strong play for, like... It's just a good tempo play. You usually don't want to play it, but if you've got nothing else to play, the Yogg box is just straight up good. You guys are gonna see, it's really rare that you play a Yogg box that doesn't go surprisingly in your favor. Yeah, and this is for sure a Yogg box unless there's really a good reason not to. No, okay. Check it out. It's good, guys. You guys are gonna see. Okay. Alright, see? Spreading Plague. Nuts. Okay, draw a card. Betrayal is Guy. Duplicate a taunt, sure. Sure, a side quest. Alright. Shuffle everything into his deck, why not? Give him some shit taunts. Sure, let's draw another card. So now we've got a duplicate that we can play on Kazakus, guys. Frog Nipple, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Okay, and so this is going to be just 5 mana Polymorph. if we can get it. Gain 7's fine. And okay, so we're going to take a different route. We're going to save that for later. First things first, we are going to freeze this guy. And we've got 4 mana left. So we're going to play a spell.
Of course it's the right way.
Okay, so we've completed the quest. So for 10 mana, we can play Vargoth, Giant, and Time Warp. So we kind of win the game.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Hi, Harry. Why aren't you in Hogwarts? I don't think I understand.
Free of that blasted tower. Behold!
So we're just going to hope that the 8-drop it pulls is something that we can ignore, like Rag or something. Okay, charge the Devil Sword definitely counts. And either that guy being the spell we got back or Magic Trick would be pretty good. Yep. And we got there. Okay, feels good to beat one of those rogues. Let's see if we can beat any more mainstream decks, though. I don't think that rogue is that good. It definitely has its high rolls, but I would be surprised if it sticks around in the meta once the meta gets settled a little bit. I am surprised how long the wild meta is taking to be settled because people are still playing a lot of unrefined decks, for sure, which is quite surprising. Sounds like Necrium Rogue is like Darkest Hour Warlock? Yes, it's quite like that. It's a pretty similar matchup spread, I would imagine. Though Darkest Hour Warlock is a lot more high rolly because its high rolls like really do just win the game, but it can struggle in the mid game in a way that the Necrium Rogue doesn't necessarily do that. It can compete with the weapon and pirates and stuff like that, and Evil Miscreant, but Darkest Hour Warlock is heavily reliant on the combo. At least Necrium Rogue can hold on a little bit better, but they're pretty darn similar, I have to say. That's why Wild is kind of cool, though. There are so many different decks. Yeah, I think that's one of the great aspects of Wild, is that the tier 2 and tier 3 is so expansive that, you know, if you ever feel like playing some crazy jank, there's probably a tier 2 deck that's good enough to satisfy your needs and still give you some crazy jank to play. And it creates some interesting games. So it's really difficult to get bored with Wild. Do you run Waxadread? In those decks, they do not run Waxadread. The Death Rattle's just not good enough. Yeah, honestly, I think that guy running Sylvanas is probably also a bad play because you need a Death Rattle that immediately swings the game. The 7/7s is good. The Deathwing Dragonlord is obviously good. There are Anubisath Warbringer versions. There are all sorts of really good Death Rattles that do a very strong job of just kind of winning the game immediately. But I think Sylvanas doesn't do that. Waxadread doesn't do that. The 7/7s kind of does that for sure. I'm trying to think that... Oh, the summon an 8-drop, the wild card, something Vanguard, that one definitely does that. And I would say better than the standard version, because you can pull Charged Devilsaur, you can pull Lich King and Rag, both very, very strong guys. So, yeah. And Waxadread, just like, oh, summon a copy of this guy when you draw it from your deck. It's not that good. I was playing Exodia Paladin, faced someone who plays Waxadread Rogue. He shuffled like 6 candles, all summon Waxadread when drawn. And then they die, they shuffle again. I can imagine that would be pretty frustrating. The Math Turbator, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Lost because Exodia Paladin? Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. One thing that made me so successful in my top 4 Masters Tour Indonesia qualifier is that I faced only Holy Wrath Paladin and Shaman lineups, and then I just banned Shaman. And so many times people left my Shaman up because I played an aggro Shaman, and I destroyed them because that's what aggro Shaman, all versions of Shaman in Standard do. So it was pretty easy just beating Holy Wrath Paladins. Holy Wrath Paladin doesn't beat Shaman if you suck. What deck are we playing? We are playing Reno Quest Mage. Putting Waxadread in your deck is just putting a mediocre card in your deck that makes your bad deck worse. I would say in Wild that's definitely the case. I wouldn't say it makes your deck worse, but it also could be a card that makes your deck better instead of Waxadread. So in that sense, it does make your deck worse just by running it. But shuffling it back in's not bad once you get to that point. It's just you could do something more crazy instead of shuffle. Some Table, howdy. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully we'll find a game soon. Okay.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
So let's see. I think Primordial Glyph is good. Then Ray of Frost and Zola are not quite good enough. Is this the same rogue? Yes, it is. He kept one card in hand, which is not great, because if he just hits the high roll on 4, we're in big trouble. And the card is not the draw weapon guy, so probably not looking great for us. We'll pay 1 mana to not draw him 2 cards. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. So it seems like he just doesn't have it. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Hard to imagine, really, for those guys to not have it. Let's just get some random mage spells in our hand. I think that's just good. Wow, Mirror Entity and Vaporize are actually quite good here. Because Mirror Entity will copy a very good minion, and then Vaporize will also kill a very strong minion. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to manage to kill Bran. Oh, Leyline Manipulator is just what we need here. I think just discounting everything in this hand is good, because it means later on we can play like Cobalt Spellkin, and then it gives us the 1-cost guys, and then we play Leyline, and we can play like Leyline Secret. Okay, don't really mind having Thorsan back in the hand. Okay, that's totally whatever. Okay, and so this just... That Thorsan sap seemed really bad. Because now we just have this giant handful of stuff that's way cheaper than it should be. And you guys are gonna see this turn exactly how busted that gets. And the answer is very busted. Oh, this is so strong. The discounts, chat. The discounts! Look at our hand! Okay, and these guys are free, so we're just not gonna play them until we play Giants and Time Warp next turn. I feel pretty strongly about the Giants Warp. It depends how he plays, of course, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Super good. I think he pre-made that trade, expecting it not to be Mirror Entity. Oh, we can buff. Yeah. Got him. Okay, going first against Pirate Warrior is not really amazing. We kind of need the cards, but Galaga Crawler is... Well, suffice to say it's good against Pirate Warrior. Though I think Galaka Crawler is one of those cards that people misuse and they try and hit a huge pirate. It's just good on 2. He plays a pirate on 1, we play Galaka Crawler on 2. We destroy a guy and we take board tempo back. Pretty solid. We're not really going to win with quests, so I think it's fine to do this. We do lose 1 quest tick, but it's okay. Okay. So, probably gonna play a pirate this turn. Though Galactic Crawler doesn't line up very well with our mana usage, unless he plays a 1-health pirate, which is possible. It's probably gonna be, well, it'll be a pirate plus patches, so Galactic Crawler ping's not the end of the world. Kind of surprised at the amount he's drew and how little he's played. Just setting up for a swing turn, I'm sure. Wow, so this means that he's got patches in hand and no brigands in hand. Pretty unlucky.
This wasn't on the map.
Well, we have a lot of tools. We have a lot of tools.
A simple spit.
You know, I can't say I'm a fan of how he's played this so far. It seems like he's just letting us do our thing and not really applying pressure, which means we're in really good shape. He can draw all of his pirates. I mean, that is a game plan, but I don't know if it's a winning game plan. You know, if he wants to take this out until the very end, we're going to catch up on tempo. You know, playing 1 to 3 cost guys just doesn't cut it against a deck that has a higher curve like ours.
Pirates away!
So I want to Shadow Word Pain this. I feel like that's just a good play. So we need 4 mana. Okay. You know what? I thought about it, and Ooze is better. Because he really loved that Ankar. Really wanted to hold on to it, keep upgrading it for some reason, so let's just get rid of it. You know, prevents 3 damage, prevents a draw. Seems pretty strong.
How about a new life?
Wow.
Unity, precision, cruelty.
I would have liked to RNG Arcane Missiles, but it's no guarantee, and we're in pretty good shape here, so I'd much rather take the certain play than the uncertain one.
Trust the pirate's code. Trust the pirate's code.
I think just playing the Giant makes sense, because it either fights for board really well, or it helps us lethal, so I don't see how it's not good, you know?
Blood and plunder.
We can Reno Zola this turn. value trades. We kind of really want... Yeah, Frost Nova is a good way to do it. Just play a bunch of giants seems really strong. Like, yes, we do lose our ability to play a bunch of guys with Vargoth, but I think one is really enough. And we do lose our ability to get another Reno back, but I think we're only going to need 1 or 0 Renos this game. See, he had to trade that, so... If we can just somehow play the quest this turn... We can play the quest this turn. Okay. So that should be enough. Yeah, we win. Deal 3... Sure. Add a random demon. Okay. Pirate Warrior, got him. Edge 10891, thank you for following. VNZ1, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream, both of you guys. I hope you are having a great night, and I hope you are enjoying the content. Nice deck, love it so far. Hey, glad to hear it. Thank you.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Gonna full keep this hand because we can play Zephyrs to get something good and then just Zola it back, and that's really strong. And when we play Quest on 1, Questing Explorer on 2, it's just a free 2/3 body since it replaces itself. And the body helps us contest forward early on so that we can do... Actually, I don't know. Interesting that he just rats on 2 like that.
Of course it's the right way.
Well, sure, I guess. It's probably better that he rats Zola than something that actually defines the matchup. I think he was hoping to snag a Reno out of my hand or something. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. And this turn just kind of played itself. Oh, all super high rolls. Because this discovers 2 that we're definitely going to play. So that puts us at 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've actually got enough to complete the quest right here. In fact, we could complete the quest. No, we can complete the quest next turn, but we would need to go primordial glyph into something. We can't play it for 5 mana, but we can complete the quest on 5 very easily, which is actually insane to think about, guys. Tom7419635, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. DO7Z, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. Wow, that's kind of crazy that we did not hit a single missiles on Kazakus. It's not really a big deal, though. I mean, the fact that we complete the quest so early is really freeing because it means that we can just set everything up in terms of not just not like completing the quest, but rather just setting ourselves up to OTK with the quest. No Dirty Rat. It's pretty safe to play Doomsayer. Explosive Runes eats Relicologist, which is really strong, because it means that, yes, he kills the Doomsayer, but he doesn't get any tempo off of it. It just leaves this guy that we can ping down still. Okay, Vargoth is in hand. We'll ping that guy down. And it has to be this guy, because that Death Rattle adding skeletons to our hand actually hurts quite a bit, so we don't have the room for it right now. Right now I think we need to use Banana Buffoon to get Arcane Giant down to 0, so then on turn 9 we can play Vargoth Time Warp Giant, and that should win us the game from there. And he gives us a perfect Relicologist, so gotta love that. Gonna definitely try and save Zephyrs here to find a way to destroy Ice Block for when we play the quest, if we can help it. Next turn is the turn when we do all of our crazy stuff, so let's make sure that we play the bananas and stuff. We already have an Ice Block in our deck, but we don't really have room for Kabbalah's Tome or Glacial Mysteries, so... So as long as he doesn't play any secrets, we probably just win the game next turn. It's hard to say for sure, but... playing a bunch of dudes doesn't matter unless one of the dudes in particular has Taunt. That's the only thing we'd be worried about. Okay, no Taunt. And no Taunt. So, it's actually fine. okay. Mana Giant's big.
Who knows what secrets live uncovered? Your wish is my suggestion.
Well played. You win this.
Well, it's a good thing he did not see the Zephyr's picks there, because against that giant board, it did not understand what we were going for. But we'll take it. Saturno 1337, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. So in this matchup, we do gain a lot of advantage by just playing for tempo, especially because Mage, it just doesn't run a lot of early answers. And so if you do something like you tempo out Bran, a lot of times the Bran just sticks for the next turn. The only problem is, though, is that we just don't have a good thing that we want to play after Bran, so it could just be a waste, because we're risking A, it gets cleared, or B, it doesn't get cleared and then doesn't get any value anyway and gets cleared the next turn, which I would say is pretty likely. Kaiser, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. So playing these early guys for tempo has been super strong so far. Those bananas without a minion are a lot worse. Yeah, a lot worse. Drawing both our giants early is kind of rough though, because they're just two big bricks in hand. Mana Cyclone. If I dusted Bran a long time ago, can I still craft him? Yep, you can still craft him, it's just going to cost you 1,600 dust like any other guy. Well, it's a quest completion card that we blocked, so... Counterspelling Coin is actually, yeah, not really that bad at all here. That's a main deck secret. Main deck secret's going to be Ice Block every time. Blizzard isn't perfect versus this, but it's like surprisingly good. The banana made it better. So if we just keep smacking him in the face over and over again, he has to use his cards to deal with it. Like that. Might have been better to trade, but I think we're oftentimes just pinging this turn anyway. Yeah. No reason to freeze here. Kinda wish we had one of our draw this game. Just create something that he feels like he needs to do with. That he feels like he needs to deal with. Yo, can I get some coffee with NA server?
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Is it morning where you are, Skylight? Yeah, well, good morning to you. Hope your morning's going well over there, and I'm sure you can have some coffee, but you're gonna have to travel a long way to get it from me. Sorry. Zeltanus, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. Okay, we're kind of nowhere on quest completion.
What to do?
Unity, precision, perfection. Primitive.
Okay, so we're just discounting the giants, which is cool if we can complete the quest, but yeah. Chinvala, not good in this deck. Actually, Chinvala's decent in this deck. Yeah, I've heard he's decent. I cut him because he wasn't working very well for me, but I am thinking of switching back to the original Hijo version, since I don't feel like the cuts I've made have been working like so exceptionally well. Okay, so we complete the quest now. So we know he's got the ice block. We just kind of need the Vargoth at this point. He's close to completing his own quest, though, which puts us in danger. Especially if he's got the Vargoth and we don't. But if he's got the Vargoth and he completes the quest on curve, or like on time, and we don't, I mean, we never win that game, so just kind of expected at that point. Him drawing for us is super good, though. We can Book of Specters for the Vargoth, Frost Nova to stop the board. Of course, Flamewaker is a little bit of a threat, but it's not that bad. It's not, like, gonna kill us. I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, we could Frost Nova and then we could Ice Lance the Flamewaker specifically. Okay, that's a good way to do it. Leyline discounts the quest, which is good, but only if we wanted to fit in another minion. At this point, we've got 0 mana giants, and so we don't really need to fit in another minion at all.
Free of the blasted tower.
Oh, Doomsayer never goes off. Next turn he hits us for more than enough. Yep. Well, guys, I have to say, there is a problem with this deck, and the problem is that it does not win the mirror more than 50% of the time. That is a legitimate issue with this deck. There is a ton of this mirror on ladder.
You asked for it.
I don't know what the fuck Shaman is. So I guess just getting the combo is more important than greed? For sure. Legitimate problem is 9 and 11 win rate? Yeah, but bottom of Legend Ladder is a little bit weird, so it's not the matchup spread that we necessarily expect. And I've made some changes to the deck that might have made it worse, so I'm inclined to change it back and try that again. Kind of like all these cards. They're all cheap and I'm playing them early. Like, I like playing them all, so. Why is Chenvala and Flamewaker not in the deck? Just this version of the deck doesn't run those. They're not bad in the deck, they're okay. I think most versions have cut Flamewaker, and only some versions are currently running Chenvala, so it's a bit of a toss-up whether or not you like it. I think this is a Galakron Shaman deck, so Arcane Explosion is the best of those choices. Kinda rough, honestly. Dragon's Fury, not very good. It is a shame, but I don't want to play Acolyte of Pain here. Or, I don't want to play Babbling Book into Acolyte of Pain. He loses all the draws off of it. Super good. I guess we're just gonna slam Conjurer's Callings to get there. It's not the worst plan in the world. Because we've got all the spells we need right here. That's 2, 4, 5, and 6. And we've already got 1.
Mortals are so squishy.
Oh. Yeah, so we get hit for a lot, and we can Frost Nova next turn and look for something. Though, it's not looking amazing for us.
Of course it's the right way.
Yeah, we're gonna need something like Relicologist to save us here. And even then, Relicologist might not do it. What the hell? Seems very preemptive to me, but... Barista doesn't seem too impressive. That's because we've seen no control matchups all night. Barista and control matchups is like insane, because it can just give us the card that we need to win the game over and over again. Yeah, there is a lot of good that we can do with Barista.
You win this.
Alright, I'm gonna try and change the list a little bit back to Hijo's original list. Just a couple changes here. Conjurer's calling the giant for taunt. Yeah, I don't even think the taunt was enough there, though. do you have 1,000 wins with every class? No, I think I am lacking 1,000 wins with Paladin and Hunter. Paladin, I only have 562. Oh, and then I'm a little shy on Rogue and Warrior, though not too terribly far off. And I know you guys hear me say it all the time, but I appreciate all of you for showing up. I know we've had a lot of followers tonight, so that means I have a lot of new viewers, which is awesome. And if you guys are new to the stream, check this out. That is my Twitter and my Discord. On Twitter, I just post general updates about how Hearthstone is going for me, and sometimes general takes on Hearthstone, etc. If you just like my personality or you want to know how I'm doing in the game, then you can follow me on Twitter. And if you guys like the stream and if you followed, then perhaps you'd like to know when I'm streaming, then you can join the Discord and you get an @here notification every time I go live, as well as up-to-date deck lists that you can access at any time. And with that being said, I am actually going to update the deck command. Spezis, thank you for following. Appreciate you. The Prophet One, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here. So much diversity right now. In 2 days, we'll only see 3 to 4 different decks again. I don't know. I think this meta is reasonably diverse. There's Reno Quest Mage, there's Mechathune Warlock, there's Big Rogue, there's Pirate Warrior. And none of the decks feel too particularly strong or insane. This deck feels really good. There's Odd Rogue that we're about to play against. So really there is a little bit of everything. I got Legend with Mechathune Warlock with the Demon package. Interesting. 78% win rate yesterday at rank 1, but during the week it had a flat 50%. Hey, well, nice job, and welcome to Legend, dude.
My magic will tear you apart.
So fun.
Gotta kill the guy that makes more pirates, even though I very much would like to hit the golden patches. Replaced Twisting Nether with Dark Skies. Very good choice. This is the second time I've hit Legend. Queue times are so long right now. Yes, they are. So long is an understatement, really. they're quite bad.
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay, we're just gonna do this to spend all of our mana. Not that it's a really good play, it's not a really good play. But yeah, just spending all of our mana is pretty important. Okay, that Albatross, we really don't want it to die because we want to get off Relicologist soon here. Is Reno Mage the best deck currently? It's really good. I don't know. I don't know if it's the best deck. Any Secret Mages? Almost none, surprisingly. I know that's very weird to hear, but yes, almost none Secret Mages. So it's possible he kills off the Albatross here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So we have to draw one of the birds before our Reno effects are active again. Pretty strong.
I awaken.
Man, that made Blizzard a lot worse. But Blizzard is still the best play we have, even though it did get a lot worse there. We have to freeze. Our best hope is just to draw one of the birds and then have Relicologist kill everything. We're taking a ton of damage here, though. Kind of rough. Good night, everyone. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Some Table. Sleep tight. Man, we just would really like to draw a bird here, even though I have to imagine... Yeah, we're pretty dead. Okay. M. Jose Costa, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here.
Mushroom power!
So I have to imagine that the only thing that saves us is research project into Bird and Reno. That's pretty much it. And we still have a long road to come back, even if we hit exactly that. Okay, didn't hit it. Alright, we're gonna try something different. It seems like this Reno Quest Mage just isn't winning. So, let's go to the other mage deck in Wild that probably ought to be nerfed, and that's gonna be Secret Mage. Now, you guys are probably like, Secret Mage, I've seen a lot of that. But not tonight, you haven't. People are simply not teching for the Secret Mage. And that's why we're going to get them, guys. Now check this out. We click all the cards that say Secret. And then we're gonna play some secret spicy tech. Some secret spicy tech. And it's gonna win us some games, okay? So we've put in all the cards to say secret, and the deck is pretty much complete. Put in Fireball, and then the last card is... boom! Finley, guys. Pretty crazy, I know, but watch, it's insane. How do you nerf Secret Mage? Each card is strong individually. Cabal Crystal Runner is probably... what about Alaneth? Good point. Hey, whoever said that? Nork89, you get a medal. Okay, it's a good point. I did forget about Alaneth, so probably we'll cut Ice Block, because that's a shit card. Okay, we got a Warlock. Warlock is probably one of our best matchups.
You asked for it.
Mr. Chu, thank you for following. So, we just play the good stuff each turn, and that gets us there. Pretty simple, but yeah. Gonna play Arcan so that we can always get Kirin Tor off. No coin, so yeah.
We have many secrets.
Yes, this deck needs to be nerfed, but how? Hard to say. Yeah, no, it's really tough. How would you guys nerf this deck? I'm curious to hear. What would your guys' nerf for this deck be?
From the void I come.
You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this.
So we've got up Duplicate, Counterspell, Flame Ward, and Explosive Roots. So Mad Scientist won't pull anything more, and I think we just start trading like that. Kinda rough to hit all of that so early. Okay, I don't really know why he would do that. Okay, obviously that's for Counterspell. What guy do we get back? Okay, Mad Scientist, so we can just pull all of the secrets out of our deck. Kinda strong. And he's tapping himself down a lot. The only thing that comes to mind is nerfing Alaneth, maybe Arcane Black Mage and Cloud Prince as well. Yeah, I mean, all of the cards are pretty good. maybe free secrets, Kirintor, and 2/1 Cabal to 4 mana and 2. Yeah, the Cabal's not that great though, so they would just cut the Cabal and run something else. That's definitely a problem there. Wait, he's so bad? Yeah, I don't really understand what this guy's doing. Why hit face? I don't know. What secrets do we even have up? Explosive runes and counterspell? So he's clearly... Oh, okay, that's a good one to counterspell for sure. Why wouldn't he test Soulfire? Why did he keep proccing Flame Ward? I don't know. Okay, Malagos survives explosive runes, but we just kill him. You guys ready to get shit talked?
Versus Saranoyo.
2 Void Lords and I still won. I know, guys. I'm a god. Plays 1 game of Secret Mage.
None will survive.
Okay, this is a good card against Odd Paladin. Nice, guys. Nice. Imagine being this mad over a children's card game, dude. Isn't this reportable? Yeah, he removed me. He removed me, so I can't do anything now. He got surprised to hear triple legend. Oh, I caught him off guard for sure. Rooney, hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support tonight, guys. It's been, there has just been a lot of support, so I am grateful. Crutchnick, hey, what's up, dude? Thank you for stopping by. I know it's crazy, but a totem roll. See? See? The totem roll, it's super good some of the time. That was a nuts totem roll. If he hits, yeah, muster for battle is like strong, and he probably trades into the heal. But even though the heal just going off is super good. We just want to play Flak Mage Duplicate coming up. Or maybe like Cloud Prince if he activates a secret and we Need to kill a big guy? I don't know. Do I think Shaman needs a nerf? No, I think... oh, in Standard. If you're asking about Standard, definitely. In Wild? No. I think it's fine in Wild.
Back to your homes.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I think we just want to use Flak Mage to keep a command and control of board, and we are setting up for a good opportunity to do that. Why do I run Finley? Finley is just a super strong card. Yeah, we don't need ping, so if we replace it with... So, pretty much every time we get offered a hero power that we want more than ping in the matchup. So oftentimes we get offered, Hunter hero power, which is better, Warlock hero power, which is definitely better, and then sometimes we get offered Rogue hero power, which if you play Alaneth lets you stop fatiguing and just play all of your cards on time. So 1 mana 1/3, potentially get Hunter and Warlock hero power. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, a 1 mana 1/3 that upgrades your hero power is super strong. There's simply no way around that. Duplicate Flak Mage is nice. That's true, but it still works next turn, is my thinking. Because Flame Ward always just kills off his board. Like, he does it right away, of course. But it does kill off his board, so it means that he's down to no dudes, so he's got to set up more dudes again.
You're not ready for this.
What do I sub for Finley from the default list? Generally, it's just going to be your flex spot, so it could be Ice Block, it could be Forgotten Torch, it could be Luna Stargazer, usually one of those 3 cards. But you can replace pretty much anything in this list and it still works. You know, top cuts I would think would probably be Cabal Lackey. Isn't that great? One of the secrets doesn't matter that much. Like, sometimes people feel like Counterspell isn't very good because people play around it so well or so aggressively, so you could cut Counterspell. The list is pretty flexible. Okay, very good hit for us. I see you're not running Luna. Do you think she is important? No, I don't think Luna's important. I think it's a good card, sometimes.
What to do? What to do?
Easy play? What do you think it is?
I wonder.
Flak Mage, Cabal, Cloud Prince. Yep, I like that.
Ready for this?
Yeah, because it prevents him from activating Flame Ward, so Valet gets to go off next turn. It's a good play, for sure. Backseat Dan's game. Hey guys, Secret Mage is really hard, so you guys gotta cut me some slack. This is a very difficult deck. It's very hard to know which green cards to click each turn, and you guys are being way too mean.
You're not ready for this.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Not only green cards, there are yellow ones as well. Yeah, see? It's very difficult. So, weapon into 1/4. Actually, it won't work. He can't weapon any of our guys. So we've got 5 guys on board and 4 guys here. So he's got to, like... Oh, okay, yeah, he can kill the taunt. And then... Actually, he needs to go 2 for 1 to trade into the Cloud Prince. He still needs to go 2 for 1 to trade into the Cloud Prince. I have to say, I don't think he's in a great position here. But he does manage to keep 1 guy on board. All we have to do is just draw a card that deals damage. Not too hard. Play the Albatross after his board gets cleared. No mage hero power though? Yeah, whatever. Don't keck up, you guys. This totem is the reason we're here, dude. The totem has carried us to this point, so it's not fair to say that. Absolutely carried, guys. Look, we've got 2 fireballs in deck. We've got an explosive runes. Look at this. See, we've got 3 sources of damage, and he's only got 2 ways to clear it up. So we're gonna knock him down to 1, guys. Easy. Now, if we could just draw some of the cards that we need... Actually, if he attacks in with the weapon and kills one of these guys, then he puts him down to 1. I think we win. Unless he has a way to taunt up. Wow, rolling that totem was great. Oh. See, guys? What mage hero power? Shaman hero power carried us. You guys were saying, where's the ping? Where's the ping? It's right there. Rolling a 1/1. Easy. I have to let the cat in. This deck can function without hero power? It definitely can. And other hero powers are usually quite good. So again, guys, thank you for coming out to the stream. I'm not ending it, by the way. We'll keep going for a little while longer, but just a reminder that if you are not following, please follow. If you have a free Twitch Prime subscription and you're not using it, I would appreciate it. You can get the most outdated emote in Twitch for Hearthstone. Snip Snap. And, yeah. And then also, if you aren't following my Twitter or part of my Discord, then you can join them there. Yeah.
You asked for it.
Alright, we're gonna confuse the shit out of him with Finley on 1 mage. Okay, Mad Scientist means that Valet probably goes off. Mr. Chu, I'm out for tonight. See you guys later. Hey, thanks for coming out, dude. Appreciate you. And sleep tight. It's just a crab? Exactly. Could be any crab. See, guys? Just doubled my hero power for the rest of the game and got to play a 1-3-on-1. So good. Gatsu 3000 SA, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here.
You shinies. I'll show them all.
It's actually the same amount of damage if we trade versus if we go face, assuming that he weapons whatever guy gets left up. So I'm going to trade just to make sure any shenanigans don't happen, because we expect him to weapon the guy. In which case, it's the same deal, but he can't, like, shadow step the guy and get another weapon. This has to be a very good matchup for us, unless he hits some sort of high roll with a Necrium. So, okay. So he's setting up to play the guy next turn, I suppose? Oh, okay, he just trades. Well, it's a good thing we kept Valet. Just kidding, I think that's better. Interesting plays, guys. Second captain easy. We could always just valet and then... Yeah, I think valet would prevent the second captain doing any shenanigans. We don't have duplicate up. I'm gonna play this so that when we play Duplicate and this guy is dead, that we can play Duplicate Cabal Crystal, and we could even play like maybe Duplicate Cabal Crystal Cloud Prince, because if we get those guys back, it's super sick. I think he's probably gonna value trade and then trigger the Flame Ward. Interesting. He should if he knows this is Flame Ward, and he certainly played like he's sure it's Flame Ward, and it's a good read, then he should trade the 2/1, the 1/1, and then trade the 1/1 into face and not swing the weapon, or swing the weapon face if he feels like he needs to get the weapon down to 1 charge.
Choose soon.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay, Explosive Runes the Edwin. Feels good. And does he trade any guys? No. Okay.
I'm late. I'm late. No walls can hold me.
Warriors of the frozen wastes,
I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
Hey, Longhouse. Stop scratching my bed. So yeah, him hitting the Lich King is pretty good. See how he handles it. If we just draw another burn, like Valet or something like that, then all we need is a secret. Yeah, a secret would be pretty good here. Something like Explosive, because maybe he plays a guy and it just kills him after we play Lackey Cloud Prince Secret, or Lackey Secret Cloud Prince Hero Power. That would send him down to 1. The Hunter Hero Power is super strong because he can't kill us in 2 turns, very likely. It is possible, but it seems unlikely generally.
Choose soon.
Dead? Not necessarily dead if he can't kill the 2/1. Dead.
You win this.
That deck's super stupid. It's just really dumb that they play the Necrium Apothecary We didn't even get like crazy high rolled that game, and it still beat us.
You asked for it.
I don't know. It was a bit of a low roll draw for us then, because like we really expect to win that matchup quite often. So Odd Rogue, Mad Scientist into Flame Ward is probably pretty strong. I think Ice Block is good as a secret that pretty much just stays there and activates your stuff. Yeah, except for when you need a secret that gets you tempo and you just don't get it. You know? That can be really rough. So I'm going to play Flame Ward and just hope that we get Duplicate here. Okay, we got Explosive, which is pretty good. Next turn we can Ancient Mysteries, and again, hope that it pulls Duplicate, basically. That's what we would be hoping for. Because we could just play Crystal Runner here. We could just play it. Yeah, I think playing the Crystal Runner is good. Because it gets it down, and he usually doesn't kill, because he's usually doing Necrium stuff.
Green mix red mean noted.
Amazing.
Cool.
An incredible discovery. You're not ready for this. I'm with the cabal.
He's not going to expect Duplicate. Look, to be fair, stealing a 5/5, if all he does is his guy dies, and why would he make that trade first? Why wouldn't he trade into a higher value guy? I don't know.
I have no time for games.
Okay. So I guess ladder is 100% Big Rogue, and I guess Big Rogue beats Secret Mage now? If Big Rogue just beats everything when it high rolls is the annoying thing. You know what, guys? That game was enough to literally... That's enough. So I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and see who's streaming so we can give them the host. Gonna do one last shout out of my stuff. So go ahead and follow if you're not following. Whoops. Go ahead. Yeah, follow my Twitter and join the Discord if you aren't a part of those. And yeah, appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to go ahead and give Corbett the host. And I hope you guys have a great night. Go ahead and show Corbett some love on my behalf.